Hey guys, it's Miss Mint here and welcome back to another video, and today I am over the moon, not just excited but over the moon to tell you how you can control your pets in The Sims 4 cats and dogs. Now, this is a mod in case you haven't gathered that, so I'll link the mod in the description down below. It should be at the top right there, and underneath it I will put a little link to a video where you can learn how to download mods in case you don't know how to do that, or that might be of any help to you. So basically, I'm just going to give a little overview of this mod, tell you what I think of the cons and the pros, or the pros and the cons, and just tell you what I think about it and show you how it works, etc, etc. But I have to say, before I start, overall I would highly recommend it, and I do really like it. So as we all know, The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs came out on the 10th of November, and in the original version you couldn't control your pets. Some people liked it, some people didn't. Personally, I was more on the not liking it side, but I was sort of in the middle. But now I have this mod and I am able to control my pets. I love it. I absolutely love it. So for example, before, say you wanted the dog, who's called Booger by the way, to come inside and, I don't know, stand by this chair, you would have to get your sim to come all the way over here. And once she's got there, you would have to call your dog over. Now, it's not too big of a deal, but I feel like if you had a big household, that could get a little bit fiddly if everyone's going everywhere and it's just a bit of a mess, especially if you have toddlers. Whereas now, if I wanted my dog to come and stand by this lamppost, I could very well get Booger, the dash hound, to come and stand by that lamppost. And to me, that is just amazing. I have so much love for being able to do that. For me, I like things to be practical. If things are fiddly, it gets on my nerves. I like things to be realistic, but I can't be doing with messing about and fiddling with stuff, and it just needs to be straight to the point and simple. And I feel like with this mod, you can finally get that. So we also get the little moodlets like you would get with your Sims. So we now know that Booger is energized. How is Nacho feeling? He is feeling anxious, which isn't good. And of course, we don't get anxious with Sims, so that's something new as well. What else do we get? We get also the, what would you call this? The needs panel? Yeah, the needs. So now, whereas before you couldn't really tell what was wrong with your pet, like you could ask them and it might say, oh, Booger is hungry. Now you can see specifically what they need and how much of it they need as well. You can get your dog to just go and pee without having to get your sim to encourage them to pee. So we don't need any more accidents inside because we can get Booger to come out and go pee pee. How cute. And again, with the cat, just get him to come and use the little box. Yes, boy, you enjoy yourself there. What else can we do? I know I've said that like a lot already, but we can also get the animals to socialize with each other. Before, it was a little bit annoying that you had to let the dogs and cats kind of get to their own socialization, and you could only really encourage it, but you couldn't really force it. Whereas now, if you want a dog and a dog to mate, or a cat and a cat to mate, it'll make it so much easier, and I love that. So that's going to be something else that's quite practical too. We can get them to perform routines, we can get them to go through tunnels. I'm just going to get my little man Booger over here to stop going in the puddle and do a little show for us. So that's all of the positives basically. There are a lot more of course, but they're just like a few of the aspects to this that are in the mod, I guess. But some of the negatives, now I wouldn't really consider these negatives. It's just very little niggly things that, because I am giving an overview, I kind of just want to mention, because I feel like when you're doing an overview, you have to think of some pros and cons. You have to give a for argument and an against argument. Otherwise, it's not really an overview. It's just this mod is great, this mod is great, this mod is great, and it's an overview. So I know that probably was a lot of gibberish, but bear with me. So like I said, I won't consider this a negative, but there are things with the moodlets, for example, not showing up. So it will say anxious +3, but it won't tell you what the actual moodlet is or contain any text. What does this say? Do not leave anxious pets around strangers. To keep them behaving normally, avoid new situations, new purchases, new people. In general, just try not to move. So I don't know if that's part of the mod. I assume it is. You have a good scratch there, boy. Another thing is that we have the aspiration panel, the job panel, and the skill panel, as well as the club panel. Can we actually join a club with pets? We can create a pet club. oh, I need to do that sometime, and like buy a bloody vet clinic. Personally, I don't think a cat would be a very good retail store owner, but hey, you never know. Maybe cat world domination can happen in The Sims. I don't know. But I like I said, I won't consider them negatives, but it's something that I think if EA made pets controllable, that wouldn't be there. But of course, we can't compare mods to EA, because EA, they're the actual creators of the bloody game, they're big time, they're a big company, whereas modders are usually hobbyists, they do it in their spare time, and you've got to give a lot of credit to modders because they are amazing. So, like I said, not really negatives, but it's just something that's in there. If you get what I mean, I'm not trying to be like a doom-monger here, like, oh my gosh, it's so bad because of this. It's not. I generally think this mod is amazing. I love it. I really do. I think it adds so much to your game. And even if you're someone that thinks, yeah, maybe controlling pets isn't for me, I prefer not to control my pets. One second, let me just get him to come and like play with this sport so we can watch him do something. If you're one of the people that's like, I prefer not controlling my pets, I would even give it a go just to see if you like it, because it does generally enhance the pack a lot more. I feel like it makes it a lot better, and I'm going to enjoy it a lot more now. So I would 10 out of 10, in fact 100 out of 10 recommend this mod. I haven't found any problems with it yet. However, it is new. I think it came out like yesterday or something, so I can't really say if there's many major glitches in it or if future updates or whatever are gonna break it, blah 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 blah. But for now, from what I've played with it, it seems really good. Would recommend it, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. So let me know what you think of the mod in the comments down below. I would really appreciate that, and I will see you guys all in the next video of mine. So bye bye guys.